What up? What up? Oh shit. Damn. Damn. What up? What up? Ow, my knee. Fuck. What's up? One person in the chat. Damn, my phone won't stay up. There we go. What's up, Ashley? How are you? How was your day? How was everything? Nice. 3 people. Who's in this bitch right now? Who's in here? Wish you could see who's in here so I could say hello, but y'all got a message, y'all got a text, or whatever you want to call it, chat first. But what's going on, everyone? How's everybody doing? Trying to figure out a way. What's up, Dog? What's up, Keith? I wasn't about to go live, but I don't know, something told me to go live. I was just about to try to sit down and maybe try to write some fucking music, but I guess that ended real quick. I ended up going to the studio Friday night, and absolutely nothing came out of that. I don't know. I went there with the intention, and then I got there, and it was just like, I just didn't feel motivated or inspired. Like, not one fucking second I was there. So I was like, we can just listen to your beats and see what kind of shit he's working with, and then go from there. And when I feel inspired, maybe decide to write something to it. But in the meantime, I don't know. Now I'm here with y'all, but nothing special. Hey Phyllis, how are you? Sorry I didn't see you message. I didn't see your message. I'm good. Everything's good. Just got back from the Nationals game, which was the most absolutely boring fucking thing I've done in a while. I mean, it was fun to get out, but I don't know. I used to play baseball. I have no desire to watch sports or play sports or be involved in any way, shape, or form. Um, but it was cool to um, see the stadium, get out, enjoy the day, especially with my mom and my sister, which I don't really get to spend much time with. I mean, my sister, but yeah. I mean, I was ready to fall asleep halfway through it. I mean, they kicked the Indians' asses, but it was like 8-2, I think, because the end of the was the last thing I seen. But that's it. What's up with y'all? What y'all up to? What y'all do today? Anything? Anything fun? Anything exciting? What's up, 12? How are you? It's like I had it like decent. It was standing up, and then I don't know what the fuck happened. I said, "Fuck it." I hate having like messy looking hair, but I could care less right now. But it's comfortable. It stays out of my damn face. It's a problem. Well, thank you. I appreciate it. Oh, nice. You can't beat that, yo. That's like watching movies all day, especially with somebody you love. That's good, man. I'm glad you enjoyed your day. Any like new ones, or we just talking just like we talking cartoons because she's young, or anything? Any good movies out there? Yeah, I wasn't even gonna go live, man. I watched this movie last night called I think it's some independent shit called Time. I swear it was called Time Trap, and I don't know. It was about some dude who you know met his wife, had a kid, and then his daughter had ended up having a kid, and somehow this kid, I guess, grew to a grown woman, but was somehow time traveling. But every time she would she'd come back every 9 years to start killing certain people, and she had this like it's almost like the size of a water bottle, and it had like a little trigger on the side of it, and she would go like that, and then it would hit you one, two, three times on the back of the neck, and then you'd be branded essentially. And but it put something in your spinal cord or in your body for that matter, um, so that when some type of nanotechnology where you would pop up on a screen now and they can literally go boop and you're dead. Um, and what would happen was somehow they did something where it would release something that will go to your brain and literally turn it to mush. And it would run out your nose, your mouth, your ears, everywhere. It was disgusting. But they this dude, the father was didn't know it the whole time that it was his daughter, but he was like a half-assed cop trying to be a detective, and then his wife's brother was a real detective, and they kind of bickered back and forth, whatever. I don't know. That's just to create the storyline. Um, but then she would travel in this. I'm sorry, I'm like jumping all over the place, but she would travel in this egg, and it would fill up with water. And then as soon as it got to like I don't know above her head, boom, the whole thing would disappear, and I guess she'd go time traveling. But she would come back every 9 years to hit these people in the back of their necks and kill them because they were trying to alter history, like taking away like World War II or World War I. You know what I mean? Like killing off so many people that were gonna have that idea or thought or um, I don't know, whatever to influence the world to go into war, any world war. But it was just some weird shit, man. I don't. It's just I don't know. I ain't never seen no shit like that in my life. It was a good movie because I always when I go watch movies, it's all I watch is like some weird sci-fi like all up in your face type of hey, this is what we're doing, but but we're gonna name it sci-fi. Um, did you look for the deeper message in it? I mean, I guess from what I got was a obviously we know that they're time traveling. Maybe we are too in some way or form. Um, obviously the technology. I always go back to the ice bullet where they could shoot you with an ice bullet. Have some type of neurotoxin to where it would as soon as it hit your bloodstream, it hit your heart, it stop your heart, and you die. And then um, by the time they go to autopsy, whatever, the bullet's gone. You can barely see where the hole is, um, and then the neurotoxin pretty much gets out of your system, within a couple hours or some shit, and then they can never, then they have no clue. They just deem it as a heart attack or cardiac arrest or whatever the case is. Um, but the technology that I see in there, um, what else was in there? Or just like them, the whole plot line of them trying to alter time, where they're just killing off people. It just makes you wonder, like what exactly they're doing to us, or what we're doing to us, since them is really nobody. It's more of an energy and not a person. Depending on how you look at shit. But I don't know. That shit's deep. That shit's real deep. But yeah, that's pretty much all I do, man. Like if I watch a movie, that's all I do is I watch a movie that's gonna be, I guess interesting as far as the topic, and then I sit there and just try to figure out what they're trying to tell us and how they're trying to tell us, and how deep they go into telling stories and what they show you, and all that shit, man. It's fun. It's fun to me. I enjoy doing it, you know. But when you're with somebody who doesn't enjoy you doing that, they get annoyed, and then you feel like just like an outcast because you're looking at the bigger picture and they're just trying to enjoy this movie that they think somebody just made up from their imagination to make money from, when they don't really understand that movies are types of programming, and also types of way of them uh, um, telling us what they're doing without directly saying, "Hey, we're doing this," because I guess I've always thought, not thought, I've always heard and understood that no matter what they do on this earth, they have to tell us what they're doing. Um, and people are like, "Well, they're not. Why aren't they telling us this? Why aren't they telling us that?" Well, they are telling us a lot of shit. We're just missing it because we're so fucking distracted by the fucking flashy lights and all that other shit, and really we should be you know looking at what they're putting out. I don't know. It's just crazy. Yeah, 12. That movie, I need to watch that again. That movie, I had me so strapped in. Like I was so hooked on that movie when I was watching that shit. I really enjoyed that movie. I mean, didn't not enjoy it in a sense of like what was happening, but it's crazy to think. I tried to take that um, um scenario, but because they always either over dramatic it make it over dramatic, or they make it something completely different from what they're doing to us, so that we don't put two and two together real quick. But I tried to compare, like, okay, well, they have time, and that's how they get paid, is they're buying time pretty much, in a metaphor, buying time. But also looked at it like, even though they had time on their hands or whatever on their wrist, and if they didn't have enough time, they would die. That could be a symbolism of the money. And if we, in the society, this kind of society, if we don't have any money, we fucking starve, or rob, steal, and loot. But that'll put you in jail. But like I said, they make it over, they over dramatize it, as far as like, the time runs out and they all die, literally just die on the spot. But and that's what kind of makes it like far fetched, because you some normal person's like, well, they would never do that, like that's cruel, you know what I mean? But nobody looks at it like, well, shit, they're doing that with, just like, with money. And yeah, we might not die instantly, but we die over time, you know depending on, if we're making a decent amount of money or not a lot of money at all, depending on what kind of food you have access to, what kind of water you have access to, all that kind of shit. But I don't know, I guess people don't see it that way. I'm kind of happy I do see it that way, because it keeps you stay open to it all. Put my phone on charge. Yeah, damn, the joy's 20%. Please stay up. uh Son of a bitch. There we go. Damn, fucking tight. Oh shit. Alright, we gonna let him in? Maybe not. But yeah, man, fucking movies tell a bunch of shit. It's pretty crazy. Oh, trying to think of some other shit. Hey, you notice how nobody's speaking about Jeffrey Epstein? And like I said, it's gonna get swept under the rug. Nobody's gonna pay attention. Go back to your normal whatever. Oh, that shit's crazy to me, man. But yet people are still talking about R. Kelly. But you see how they play that game? They pick a person who really doesn't mean shit to them at all, and demonize that person, or whatever you want to call it, fucking cause harm and pain to that person to make them stand out, when really it's happening, and the people that are doing that harm are actually the ones that are really doing it, and it keeps the fucking heat off of them. It's like fucking textbook shit. Pretty close to what the movie was saying. Grading you even if you are. And but I don't know. 12. I don't. Wait. What? Could mean like the system. I don't know what the fuck that means. CHX, or cross out A. If their opinion about you is bad to them, judgment is slavery and just bullshit. Oh, China. Uh, gotcha. All right, that makes a lot more sense. I was like, what? What in the world is that? What does that mean? um, uh, it's also crazy, like sitting there at the Nat Stadium, like looking at everyone. You know, people drunk and people fucking screaming and hollering about people throwing around a little mini ball, and I just sat back and I'm like, why in the fuck am I here? But I mean, it was fun. I got to spend time with my family, but I totally hate sports. I just don't enjoy them like I did. Uh, they're doing that shit in China as well. What do you like? What do you mean exact? I don't know what they're. I mean, I know I understand what you're saying. I don't know what you're talking about. I never uh I didn't know they were doing something different in China. I want to get a fucking uh a GoPro because I this picture sucks. I mean, it's not bad, but it sucks. The other GoPro would be so clear or something that I can connect this to and go live. I don't know. I'm gonna find something. Oh my god, 25%. My shit's probably gonna die. Maybe not. Hope not. It's windy as shit out here. I gotta put you down. Yo, did you see them? Where the fuck were they at? Oh man, where were they at? They were somewhere tearing the fucking poles down, saying, "Nah, we ain't doing that shit. Y'all can kiss my ass. We ain't doing it." They were pulling all those fucking surveillance cameras down and shit. I cannot remember where they were doing it, but I just seen it. Oh, okay. I see what you're saying. 12. I definitely, yeah. That's crazy. Like, not to mention all the facial recognition, all the fucking data and like pinpoint accuracy, fucking following you and tracing everywhere you go, what you eat, what you fucking what you buy as far as what you wear, what your interests are, what your hobbies are, where you work, where you go to get a little soda, where you go to get some donuts, every little thing, to what post office you go to, everything, man. Like, there's no privacy. It's just been gone. That's just wild, yo. Down to the point where, ow, fuck, that hurt. So they can listen to you through your dishwasher. I know I said this before, but they can listen. Oh, that's just fucking ridiculous. Just like, yeah, ain't nobody safe. Damn, that light is bright. Shit was like I wouldn't get eaten up by bugs. I'd stay out here. It's nice out. But I live next to a goddamn forest, so there's fucking pterodactyls and shit flying out trying to eat me. And spiders the size of fucking camels out this bitch. Shit got me fucked up. And the worst part about it is that my deck is like high, so I'm closer to like some of the tops of trees, and that's where all the big ass spiders are at. And they just crawl on my deck and fucking just post up and shit. And I'm just like, man, I'm not trying to kill y'all, but y'all got to get this stepping. No bullshit. I ain't fucking with y'all, man. Yo, one of y'all start to crawling on me, and it's death. It's gonna be death at that point. I can't handle that shit. If it's a little small one, okay, we good. We alright. You know what? Just hop your ass off my skin. If it's a big joint, I'm sorry, but you're getting splattered all over wherever the fuck you're at, man. I don't play that shit. I'm telling you, I was on my old house. I'm sitting on my fucking porch, smoking a cigarette. I'm chilling. And of course, big ass fucking spider comes down from the fucking ceiling. Somehow either lands in my hair or lands on my shirt. Crawls into my fucking shirt on my back. I can feel the thing crawling on my back now, and it's like prickly almost, because like it was a big one, you know what I'm saying? It wasn't like no like one of them furry spiders. It was one of them, like, I don't know how to explain it, like that crab joint that I took pictures of on my Instagram. I don't know if any of y'all seen that shit. That bitch was in my fucking shirt. I go inside, I feel it, fucking whip my shirt off quicker than fucking all quick, and undo my shirt, and that joint crawls out my fucking shirt. I'm like itching all over at this point, freaking the fuck out. I do not do spiders, man. It's just not happening. And yeah, I end up catching it, putting it in a jar. I took pictures of it. You're talking like years ago, 3-4 years ago. But yeah, fuck that. Had me too much bad encounters. I ain't fucking with it, man. It just, nope. I am good off the spider action. Phyllis. Yeah, that shit's fucked up, man. That's why, like, people are like, man, we should go camping. I'm like, yeah, fuck you. You can go camping by your goddamn self. Alright? I like to stay in places where there's no bugs. And I don't have to sit here and sleep with snakes and coyotes and shit. Like, you got me fucked up. That's the whole reason why we made houses, so we didn't have to do that shit no more. I'm all about nature and shit, but not that part. Like, there's nothing warming about walking through a giant spider web and having it all over your fucking face and body. And I mean, what are you supposed to do? You know, anybody's gonna freak out. I'm freaking out all off top. That shit is not going down with me. Mm. That's why. Oh, and then check this shit out. So, I gotta watch where you going. I'm laying in my bed. I don't know, I was watching a podcast or something like that. Some comedy podcast. And all of a sudden I see this thing go right across my fucking, my phone. I'm like, oh nah, this is not happening right now. So I fucking panic, turn my fucking light on, Feel the joint start crawling on my arm. Nope. Smash that bitch. At least I think I did. I don't even know. But he wasn't crawling no more. I swear I seen guts. But it's just like, yo, why? Why? You know, but I couldn't help myself, man. I ain't fucking with I'm not fucking with it. I'm not fucking with that shit. That's that bullshit. Like, and you know, it's starting to get cold around here. So that means they're gonna start trying to get warm. And I ain't got time for that shit. Alright? I ain't got time for that shit. But it is what it is, man. So what's new, man? What's happening in the streets? What's going down? You know, I think it's funny too, this whole 6ix9ine shit. Like, oh, he's a snitch, he's a snitch. A whole time, his whole crew. Like, it's 2019. Why are you still talking on a fucking cell phone? I just don't get it. Are people dead? People retarded? Makes no fucking sense to me. Like, why do you think like all mobsters and this and that, they never talked on the phone? Like yeah, it doesn't. Sabrina. It just doesn't make no fucking sense, man. But you know, all of them are singing. You know what I mean? Regardless if just one, just so happens the one that was the face of everything is talking directly to the police. You know, the other ones weren't, but they were kind of directly talking to him, but they didn't know it, I should say. But I just don't get it. It's just like if you're gonna put somebody, like, this is my whole thing. If I was, if I was, I don't know. Let's just say that happens to me, and I blow up, and I do the gang thing, and all this other bullshit. Um, the fucking thing I'm gonna tell them is, hey, look, if you're gonna do some dirt, then we don't talk, all right? We don't associate. We don't know each other. Yada yada yada. You know, yes, I'm gonna take care of y'all since y'all are taking care of me. But if those people are gonna do dirt, then they go do dirt on their own because we can't be associated with them because we're in the fucking public light, you dumbass. It's just, it doesn't make any fucking sense to me, man. And why would anybody think that once they, you know, people, I don't talk like that. And not that I'm like doing like, you know, crazy shit or like, you know, stuff like that, but back in the day, you know, fucking dealing drugs and shit like that, um I was scared to death to talk on the phone then. And then to see that all these grown ass men are talking on the phone and they're famous, and like, and you think that the police ain't watching y'all scream blood this and blood that and flood the fucking streets in New York, and it's just like y'all really thought y'all were untouchable? Like, do you realize what world what world you live in? It ain't ours. Yeah, Jim Jones. I'll give it to I'll say this, and I'll give Jim Jones the benefit of the doubt as far as retracting back and being quiet. You know what I'm saying? If he's gonna get involved with that type, well, apparently he's always been involved, but regardless, if he was gonna start making moves and whatever you want to call it, you know, you don't hear about Jim Jones very much at all. Um, but other than that, I mean, you're stupid too, dude. Like, how fucking old do you have to be to realize that it's not gonna work? It's just like, do you realize that there's a gang called the CIA and the FBI and the DEA and whatever other alphabet agencies out there that will trump anybody's gang or organization out here? It's just fucking stupid, man. I don't understand how people in 2019 people do not still don't have any interest to figure out what's happening, what's really happening in this world, who's really controlling it, how they're controlling it, why they're doing it, and when they start making moves. It still boggles my mind that people don't give a shit. No, you're right, Sabrina. It's the fucking they all fucking retracted back and became quiet, and that's why they do what they do, because they um you know aren't all out in the open being stupid asses thinking they're gonna get away with it because we're famous. That shit's crazy to me. Well, I don't know. The Clintons. Yeah, you ain't kidding. They're a bunch of sickos too, man. That shit's crazy. All the shit that they're involved in. The direct link with Jeffrey Epstein, but nobody wants to talk about it. You know, it's just crazy how it all gets swept under the rug and everything's okay. Let's go back to our normal programming. But it's amazing that that's how easy it is to control a population. Is to just turn your TV back on or boom throw Takashi 6ix9ine, to get every young person or person who's involved in hip hop attention, so that they don't pay attention to anything that's going on. Happens every day, sadly enough. Let me turn that light off. But y'all go look up fuck, what is his name? What is his name? Something McDonald. Tom McDonald, I think is what his name is. He just came out with a music video called, or a rap song called Clones, and he's pretty much busted the clone shit to a mainstream because his platform's so big. Um, it's pretty cool to see, man. I had mixed feelings for that kid because it seemed like he was kind of diving back and forth, like maybe he was controlled, but I don't know. He always seems to throw another video out to confuse me and make me think that he's for us again. But who knows? Yeah, Sabrina, I would do that more often, but they fucking flag them the minute you start playing, you know what I mean, some copyrighted shit. So, I mean, I guess I could still do it because it's still live, it still goes on. But man, I haven't done that in a minute. I haven't done that. That was fun. I miss that. I really do miss that. That was cool. Especially on like a Friday or Saturday night, just chilling. It's always the best. Yeah, YouTube is so petty that, like, okay, for instance, I think they just changed it though. It used to be where, like, let's just say I'm in my car and somebody I have my windows down, and then the next door person who's in a car is blaring their music, and it feeds into my sound on my video, and it's a copyrighted song. Whoever made that song or whatever song's playing, let's just say it's, I don't know, a Cardi B song, then whoever owns it can put ads on my video because their music's on there. I don't know. I think they changed that though. Yeah, I miss that shit too, Sabrina. It was some fun shit. It has been a while. It was like beginning of summer, I think. Can't remember. Barely remember what I ate for breakfast yesterday. But have y'all heard of Kangen or Kangen? It's Kangen water. They make filtration machines that apparently are um like top of the line, like nice shit. I'm hoping they're like anywhere from like 2 to like 5 grand a machine, and you can buy distilled water and change the pH to it, and it has the same properties as like blueberries, or you know you can just change the pH levels on it, and apparently it has like the most wondrous health effects to your body because you're filling yourself with water that's alive and not just plain literal just dead water that has no energy in it. It's amazing the shit that they come up with, but I want to get one, hopefully. It's expensive as shit though. I don't know what. Well, yeah, no bullshit. I mean, it's really what it is. It's dead water. Cause like that water that I was just drinking, um, it has nothing, no good properties in it except for that it's just water. That would be cool as shit, Sabrina. No, when you said that about the trivia thing, I just don't know what the fuck I would do. Oh, 12. Yeah, it's that dead water. That dead water. I don't know. I can't believe it's almost been an hour. I feel like I just went live. It's like I'm in a time loop, time warp, and it just flies by. Even a big soda water can help make you less. True shit. I always forget that. Thank you, Az. I don't know what your name, Jen, Jenna, Jenna Z, Jen Az. Sure, I just butchered that. My bad, but I appreciate it. Nice shout out to 6 people in this bitch. Oh, my motherfucking legs. Ah, shit. Mm. Thanks for the like, whoever just did that. JJ from AZ. True shit. Yeah, I wasn't sure to make of that extra J. Nice. Shout out to Arizona, man. What's it like? What's the weather like out there? Sorry, this is so boring. I just don't. I don't know. I'm not a news reporter, and I'm not gonna sit here and 70s at night. 70s at night's good though. That's awesome. If you don't have to wake up early in the morning and enjoy it. What the fuck? Um, but 90s, boy, that's brutal. Yeah, it's been the same. Like it's been a couple days, been 80, so forth and so on. But it hasn't been too bad. Today was nice. It's probably 70s or so. I'm not sure, but um, well, I guess I'm gonna cut this short. I mean, he's got 13 more minutes, but I don't know. I'm gonna holler at y'all soon. Everyone have a good night. I'll talk to y'all soon.